Spring Clean the City is back for a second year. This event wants real action on the Ming litter item. Beata Molliet is a volunteer from Mount Eliza Beach Patrol Organization. She brought her son Henry joined this event, and she dressed Henry in a Coca-Cola suit.
So this is a bag full of litter that we found this morning. So it's basically the collection from one square roughly in the city. Today's event is a fantastic opportunity to raise awareness of people in the city and getting people across what's actually the issue with the littering around here, because everything that's littered in the city will eventually potentially end up in the bay. So it's a really good opportunity for all the groups under Beach Patrol to come together with a lot of people in our community and work together to spring clean the city.
Tim Reid, Greens MP for Brunswick, gave a talk at this event.
So it's critically important that we do as much as we can to discourage the development of a waste for energy plant, and that we work on shifting our whole economy towards reusing stuff rather than throwing it out. Recycling the stuff that can't be reused and just reducing the amount of stuff we use altogether.
This was a great event. Amazing to see so many people volunteering their own time on a Saturday morning to come and clean up the city.
This event is not intended to show the city lacks attraction or comfort due to litter. The main aim of this event is to demonstrate the impact of litter and provide compelling evidence of a 10-cent container deposit scheme.
I think a container deposit scheme is absolutely necessary in Victoria. So we are the only state now in Australia that doesn't have a container deposit scheme. And it's very obvious when you look around our streets, when you look around our beaches, we've got a lot of containers littered everywhere, and we absolutely need it, because what happens at the moment is that a lot of our containers, so bottles, cans, etc., they float into our bays, through our waterways, and that's not something that anyone is a fan of. A lot of litter that's along the beaches does disturb the tourists as well, so it's really a no-brainer for everyone.
A container deposit scheme would allow people to get a refund for collecting bottles and cans and returning them to shops or collection centres, and it would encourage people to clean up the city. It would give the rubbish we throw out a value that makes it worth recycling. It's great for people to pick up their rubbish, to put it in the recycling or the landfill bin, but there's only so much we can achieve by doing that. We need to pressure our elected MPs to solve our recycling crisis. And one part of that solution will be a refund scheme for bottles, cans and plastics. The main purpose of the event is to draw public attention to the enormous amount of plastic and other rubbish in the streets that ends up in waterways, rivers and then our oceans, and the need for government action, including a refund scheme, a container deposit scheme, so that people recycle this stuff instead of throwing it out.
Xinlan Wang, Monash University.